Is RISEx a safe place for you to be trading on chain and earning points, etc.? So can you as a professional really use or rely on their central limit order book which is supposed to be operating fully on chain without sacrificing the speed and that you require as an active trader? They are attempting to answer that question by pretty much introducing their own chain, Rise chain, an Ethereum layer 2 that is designed for high performance financial applications. And unlike hybrid exchanges out there that match orders through private off-chain infrastructure, RISEx actually places its order book matching margin and settlement logic inside the EVM, right? So what we did is go through the comprehensive review of RISEx and how it's a fully on-chain central order book limit limit order book works, and the base fees that they have on the platform, which are pretty cool. It's 0.01% for makers, 0.03% for takers, and you've got zero maker fees for the highest volume tiers as well, which is pretty amazing, on top of having cross margin and isolated margin, as well as market limit, post only, reduce only, FOK, IOC orders on the platform. If you're somebody that likes to use APIs to trade, WebSockets, testnet, and different current rate limits, you're able to get access to that. The EIP 712 signatures and revocable signer keys also part of the infrastructure, as well as the stock oracle pricing and funding rate risks, liquidations, and the 1% kind of documented liquidation fee, and the XLP internal liquid vault that they have is something that we also cover in this review. But I think for a lot of you guys who are farming points, you're probably interested in knowing more about their Ignite and Genesis Trader rewards, and if you want the community invite codes, you can see them in the description of the video. And the airdrop economics themselves are not very clear, but Spearbit and yAudit, there's those audits and the claims of that, and also we do cover the alternatives to RISEx as well, and other central kind of centralized futures trading platforms that are out there. But I think what I liked about really looking a little bit in depth into what they're doing is that they do demonstrate that a fully on-chain EVM order book can as well attract meaningful perpetual futures volume, and it's really a larger opportunity, right? That composability, and I think a native order book that shares one execution environment with lending markets and vaults and tokenized assets is something, programmable accounts as well could become more than just a trading application. I think we will see that it could actually become shared financial infrastructure, and the platform itself at the end of the day is still new, right? Liquidity is still developing, and its API is changing. The WebSocket trading rights are not yet alive, and major features such as the AutoYield and public XLP deposits, spot trading, and tokenized RWAs remain roadmap items. But at Decentralized News, we like to jump on these platforms early, so I've got some invite codes for you guys. They are in the description, and also check out the full review so you can actually see fully in-depth what they are offering versus some of the other platforms that are in the space. So like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications, guys. I will see you in the next videos. Peace.